Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Houston. Second baseman, number 27.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Ball one. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rosario going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 10.
Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Hahn will put this one away, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jay Hahn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jay Hahn.
In there, strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Push softly over toward the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Max Kepler. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Springer giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, number 4.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Evan Gattis now standing in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. And the inning is over. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This one's down to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Standing in, Mitch Garner. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Settling in now, Max Stassi. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Second baseman number 27, Jose Altuve.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Byron.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Shortstop,
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler to try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. At the plate, Evan Gattis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Aledmus Diaz would be next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Eddie Rosario comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Stepping in, C.J. Cron. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That's inside. 2-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So digging in now, Max Stassi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Crone. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Mitch Garner. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Mitch
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate, and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
On to first to complete the double play. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jose Altuve.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Brantley. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a ground ball. No runs, 2 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Hahn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jay Hahn.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Ready once again, Max Kepler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Stassi corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Digging in to try it again. Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Into the windup and the pitch. Alex Bregman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To third. Taken in by Forsythe. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
The batter, designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. For Gattis, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Buxton. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Max Stassi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
First baseman, C.J.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Number 7, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Mitch Garner. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Gurriel is there. 2 down. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box, Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He's out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Hahn is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Ready now, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Byron.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Diaz brings it in. Throw will not be in time. So good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jay Hahn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Gurriel has it. Flipped to the second baseman covering now for the out. Settling in now, Max Kepler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He was a double play victim last time around. Hector Rondon. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third. In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. C.J. Cron at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there. He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 23.
Gabriel Moya enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's George Springer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He was looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
21.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through the slider there. Runners on first with 1 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now batting, Evan Gattis, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Colin McHugh, if the man called on to play. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Gurriel is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Mitch Garner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. In there, a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Miguel Sano. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Trying to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Stepping in, Jay Hahn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for a strike. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit. In fact,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second. So coming to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run. From second base, Ryan Presley takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this.
Ryan Presley.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Twins are going to walk home a winner. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.